What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour worldwide. We are back inside the building once again, exploring a brand new one. A new artist on the channel, first time checking this guy out. He goes by the name KWAK, Kese, and the track goes by the name Win, featuring the one and only Sarkodie. A very interesting link up, this one. I'm excited to check out KWAK, Kese. I know Sarkodie has quite like a good ear for picking his collaboration, so this should be really enjoyable. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel and you're enjoying what we're doing, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, let's jump right into this one. I'm excited. Let's go. Very summery. Let's go.
Boys, if a cash, I go pop it. Boys, pick a crash, I will fast it. Boys, if it is, my dark or relax it. Sick, I want your shins in the wee and pass it. Nia come home and touch it. Me here, Pia come and want to assassin.
Is there anyone realistically at the moment that has the ability to land with the impact of Sarkodie? He reminds me of Gets, bro. The way that he just arrives and then suddenly your ears are just going bang, this is who I want to be listening to, this is who I'm tuning into. His syllabic structure, his ability to use those skippy vocals without them sounding corny or rushed or out of place, the ability to have so much clarity within every single vocal maneuver is something truly, truly special, man. Really cool introduction to this one. Loving the instrumental as well, loving those sort of vocal overdubs, giving it that sunshine feel, almost like a sort of earlier Kanye sort of approach in regards to the vocal sampling. Really nice so far.
It was here for a train, we will cross it. Tell we go time for the mullah, so we don't get time for the tuna. We here in a down the Yamuna. Get to youth, Charlie May sooner. Nakopo Benjamin also will be a pepe. Nimrimo ye be a fefe. What baby I shall say, and you're same para. So we now will chat the dead. We come out with be a Livia Siagani. What fan who chill woo huna money. What focus show na ye kisane. Ye can't walk around and see more canny. So what career and China white.
Right, his approach is so clean as well. The fact that that instrumental is literally the vocals, like a sort of half-time drum snare pattern, and then that sort of melody, that very repetitive, very circular. It pulls you in, but then you're energized by the electricity that Sarkodie brings with his vocal approach. Really, really nice combination of styles, man. I think Sarkodie always sounds good over repetitive instrumentals because it shows just how versatile he is as a vocalist. You hear him do so many different things in a short space of time, and that's amplified by a simpler instrumental. So good to see.
Okay,
go. Yeah, hustle, yeah, count money. Edwana dry, you look clean. Charlie, you go be.
He sounds cool, man. He's got something about him, that's for sure. He's definitely got a sort of energy, a certain like way with the way that he's enunciating. I like his sort of electronic approach as well. Definitely some dancehall influence in there. Definitely some sort of modernized trap influence out of the US sort of sound as well. He blends those two sort of sounds really, really well actually, and gives this a very unique feel. It's almost like you're in like an anti-grav chamber when you're listening. You just kind of float around and his vocal just follows you wherever you go. It's really nice though. It's a really cool transition out of the skippiness of Sarkodie into the more sort of stripped back staccato style vocals of KWAK, Kese on this one. I'm liking his sound though. Let's go.
Hustle, yeah, count money. Yeah, hustle harder, you go be. Win. Yeah, win. Ah, win.
So a little note on the bass notation and things like that. It's very simple in the low end. It's literally just almost following the lead melody. That sort of repetitive, almost synth line just kind of circulates and does its own thing. And then on top of that, you do have quite a repetitive style vocal coming in from Kwaw on this hook section, which seems to like double up in length. Really interesting to see that his approach is very, very different to Sarkodie's. How this link up came together, I don't know. I don't know whether they know each other. I don't know if they're from a similar area, but it's a cool link up, and it's the contrast about this one that makes it sonically interesting for me.
Yeah. My bremenye nye sikande medi diabu fe. Brother Mike akotoka, hustle go pay. Menya sika, menya class, brabe we do say.
Again, adding to that concept of contrast with this one. Their vocals are so different. Sarkodie, the king of skippiness, the king of just kind of ramping everything up to a 9 instantaneously. With Kese, what we're getting is a more stripped back style. We're getting a much more sort of relaxed vocal approach, which I really like to see because it means you do get to see how different vocalists can work over the same instrumental. And he sounds just as good as Sarkodie does, which is a good lesson to a lot of people. Like, you don't have to approach an instrumental in the exact same way. You can do different things. You can show your artistry. You can show your versatility. And I think he's doing a great job of introducing himself to a lot of people, realistically. A lot of people who may not have heard of him, hearing him alongside Sarkodie or hearing Sarkodie feature on his tune. It's going to draw a lot of people in. It's a smart collaboration if you're if you're an appreciator of good rapping ability, which I really like.
I know they sell cocaine. Hey, yeah, hard work. Or bra my bread for many years. Now I design check. Hey, that will be Sikano. You go buy bands. After hustle, now Charlie, you go make sense. Yeah, you create a scene. Yeah, hustle, yeah, count money.
I really like what they're doing with his vocal effects as well, adding those sort of higher pitched layers in the background to give it an additional level of shimmer. Really, really smart. I like the fact that we are getting to hear him do his full vocal range, the fact that there are a lot of electronic elements in this as well, but you can still hear that emotion cutting through what he's doing. I think he's definitely someone we need to be keeping an eye out, man. Let's go.
Edwana dry, you look clean. Charlie, you go be. Yeah, you create a scene. Yeah, hustle, yeah, you count money. Yeah, hustle harder, you go be. Win, win. Yeah, win. Ah, win.
So smooth, man. It's crazy just hearing how much there is to what he's doing. I think it's nuts. Again, there's a lot of repetition in his vocal approach. There's a lot of, again, repetitive patterns. We're hearing the same idea over and over again, but it doesn't get boring, you know? And I think that's probably quite a safe maneuver for him to be doing. Rather than kind of focusing on being as abstract as he can, he's being himself. He's allowing his own approach to really just kind of shine. And it's interesting. Perhaps I'd have liked to have heard more Sarkodie. Not necessarily because I'm not enjoying what Kwaw's doing, but I think it would have added to that sort of versatile idea. It would have added a bit more variation, considering this is a 4-minute tune. We've heard the hook for, I would say, probably about 2.5 minutes of it. That's my only criticism of this one so far.
Win. Scotty on the beat.
Say Scotty on the beat. Quick note to producer. I think he said Scotty on the beat. I don't know if it'll be in the production credits down there, but a quick... no, it doesn't. I don't. Produced by Sconti. Good instrumental, I've got to say. Really good use of instrumental ideas. Loving the fact those vocal layers stack up really nicely. Very, very smart instrumental. Whether this was made with these two in mind or it's just one they picked, I don't know. But the actual combination of their styles works really well. So a big shout out to the producer on this one. Let's let it run out.
This is for the books. Scotty again. Yeah.
There we go then, the sounds of Kese Win featuring Sarkodie, Sconti on the production side of things, which I do need to, again, be very, very kind of, I have to praise it a fair bit because it's a very clean style instrumental. I love anything that takes vocals and repurposes them. I think it's a really cool thing to be able to do. This one sounds like summertime in a lot of different places. I really like Kwaw's approach. I like the fact that he is able to utilize a much deeper vocal layering with electronic sounds to give it that sort of sing-along feel. I think Sarkodie does a great job of introducing this one because it hypes you up, it pumps you up right from the jump, and you are able to just maneuver. It gives you this kind of skippy feeling, and it just sets you up really well for what you're going to get with KWAK Kese. I think this is a tune that a lot of people will sleep on, but in the long run, it'll be a tune a lot of people come back to. Similar to how I've done my reaction to it, because I'm nearly a week late on it. But there we go. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this one in the comment section down below. If there's any other tracks from KWAK Kese I need to be checking out, do let me know as well. However, that's it from me. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we shall see you all next time. Make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you later.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, KWAK TV. Stay locked.